Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Axis and Allies 1942 online. Now, a couple things I want to address. I'm actually reasonably pleased if you hit the thumbs down on a video, because it tells me something. That, hey, this is not pleasing everybody. And that's good to know. But what would really be nice is if you do that. Now, I know if there's videos with millions of views and whatnot, it doesn't matter. But for a smaller channel like me, it would be great. Why? Because for a while, this was 50% thumbs down. It was just first two of the first 4 votes were thumbs down. And it didn't hurt that, and I'm serious about it, that some people gave it thumbs down. What I was wondering is why? Is it because of me? Is it because the game, you don't like the game? Maybe that was one of the guys who did comment, but I would have liked to know that I gave it a thumbs down because, something. I don't know. And that just helped me out. It would really help me out. The other thing on how much the die rolls seem to matter on this game. And first, it's a game. It's a translation of a board game, and like a lot of board games, you roll dice. Now, how do I put this? We can all look on paper and clearly see that France was much, much stronger and better in 1940 than Germany was. France was very worried about how huge the Luftwaffe was. They were really worried. They were even upset that the British, including British units stationed in France, the British Royal Air Force, was bombing some targets in Germany, afraid that would stir up the Luftwaffe to really bomb France really hard. They were just afraid of that because of how big the Luftwaffe was. France's Air Force was, at least an effective modern aircraft, was about equal to the size of the Luftwaffe. Of course, the French didn't know this, but that was the case. And then, of course, you also had the Royal Air Force. So yeah, reality and perceptions and outcomes are often not well determined. I think the whole Caucasus campaign, Stalingrad stuff, was very winnable for the Germans. Had they done things just a little bit different. And I don't mean like shift 10 more divisions into the region. I mean just with the units available that were operating in that area. Now, by the time the counterattack and encirclement of Stalingrad, yes, I do believe the Germans could have fought their way out had they immediately decided to start fighting their way out and using the air supply to supply a fighting withdrawal. And that probably would have meant, if not immediate, eventual withdrawal from down here as well. But I do think this is very winnable. So what to me some of the die roll is just what the generals in charge are doing, and we're playing Mr. Mustache or Mr. Churchill or whoever back in their capitals ordering big things around, and the actual generals implementing them on both sides. So I get your point. Die rolls are more impactful here than some games, but all of the games there's die rolls going. You just may not be seeing them, at least all the ones that I've been playing here. So yeah, it is, but this is sort of the fun of the old tabletop game. I may be playing this with people in the future. Don't know if we'll be oh, we want to follow the player. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, they're counterattacking there. They're counterattacking up to there. I don't know how much we'll put on YouTube. Getting a lot of clicks the first episode, but first episodes in any series I do get lots of clicks, so I know that. What I do sort of need to do is once the stats get available a couple days after release. Well, that's good. Burden loss. Yeah, why did I close that? I don't know. I was thinking next die roll, but whatever. Okay, they took out some aircraft, but Japan still has its carrier. Looks like they just left. Only aircraft down there in Egypt? Sort of an expensive way to try to hold the province. And Japanese purchase. No combat moves. Good, they're attacking into China. We definitely want them pushing on the Soviets. Not that they shouldn't pay attention to the British, that's helpful. The Americans, yeah, keep their fleet busy. Bombardment, offshore bombardment. Boom, 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 boom. Cool, looks like they won that operation. Now you may notice America using the blue circle, white star with the red star in the center. That was the standard for most of the interwar era, red, white, and blue. But very early on they figured out that can easily be mistaken for the Japanese rising sun at some sort of distance. So they drop the red circle out of it, just stay with blue field, white star. And on tanks it ends up being just the white star by that point, but almost always. A lot of pre-war using yellow stars and stripes on other vehicle symbols to be a little less visible. It looks like they're moving up to Canada. Maybe they like the weather up there? Okay, purchase phase. So far we've had, well, a little bit of bombing damage down here, but I think okay, we're definitely going to get an infantry and artilleryman to put up in Karelia. We can deploy 2 up there. We still have some submarines out there, and we still have a little bit of the Italian Navy left. So let's see about deploying a couple of subs. Now, we're going to use, what, another couple of... British... A little British, lots of Soviet. Looks like they're getting ready for another push on the Ukraine. Okay, right in the purchasing phase, next phase, combat movement. Now, yeah, let's see about going after these guys. See if they do any good there. Now we're going to attack into Egypt against the Air Force there. Are we going to attack anywhere else? A little too heavily defended up there. I think that I want to attack. But I think we'll, excuse me, bomb the Soviet factories, not do a general attack. So that should do that well. Okay. I think that'll be it for attack phase. Bombing raid on Russia. See how much damage we do. Boom, they hurt one of us down. That was not good. I didn't like that at all. Okay, that didn't work out well. That sucked, really. Yeah, this battleship's going to be a hard bit here. But to a point, I believe it's going to be use it or lose it. Maybe I should have retreated back to the Baltic. Well, that didn't work out. That didn't work out. Okay, I think that's... Oh, down here in Egypt. Forgot about this one, that it's even really much of an attack. Okay, yeah. Nah, he's just there to die. Oh, and he kills him, wow. Okay. And yes, you get your own back on him as well. But that's what it was meant for. Okay, non-combat movement now. What's left of the air, we'll come back to, well, let's come up to here. You guys come down to the Ukraine. One over to the Ukraine. Poland. Oh yeah, you can only get to Poland, of course, but yeah. Head there. And... I think that is it for non-combat movement. Yes, mobilization. Right, okay, so we're gonna stick a infantry unit, an artillery unit up there, another artillery down here. And I guess our tanks. Down here. Yes, we got Egypt. Not my best turn. Yeah, it looks like they are pushing into... Why are the British doing that? Yeah, they took Belarus as well. Could hit them in India. Well, I do have the show dice animation clicked down here, so. Victory, it's more like the victory I was hoping. I have, but oh well. Ouch. Our Japanese friends didn't do well there. Units on transports, it looks like. Ouch. I think some of this is still that it's a work in development. That's why we're not seeing some of this. Yeah, Japan didn't do well there. Is it pathetic of me not to be sure whether I'm going to win or not on this game? Like they're moving heavy into Belarusia. Yeah, that's pretty heavy. Okay. Okay, I think, well, we're gonna want some infantry. There we go. Okay, now let's see, they have down here very weak force. 15 infantry and 2 artillery there, but here they have 5, 6 infantry, 2 artillery. So I think this gives us the best chance for victory here. We're not going to tickle them, we're going to boot them. That sounds like a plan. Let's go East Africa down here. Yeah. That looks good. Belarus. Notice we've evacuated Ukraine. Okay, 10 die rolls here. 4 ones, wow. Boom, boom, boom. Those guys are mostly there to absorb damage from this and any follow-on attacks that they may do. Okay, just 2 hits. Yep, they're gonna get some hits back. Knew they would. Okay, looks like I gotta take 3 losses here. Up to 3 more. Yep. That's why we put as many as we did there. We also did it so we got them in one so that the rest wouldn't get multiple attacks back. Okay, non-combat movement. Very good. You can go back to Germany. You can go back to here. You can go back to Germany, back to Germany. You can come down to there. There we go. Successful attack. Right, I was counting on these. Okay. There we go. Just in case you thought they could dash somewhere. Uh-oh. Going after Egypt. Maybe should have had an air unit down there. Yeah, I probably could have gotten one, maybe. Oh, victory, very good. Very good victory in Egypt. Now I can hit with all 3 units and kill him. Come on, we're waiting. Okay, non-combat move. Yep, you guys got the Ukraine. Oh, wow. We'll be back. Maybe not next turn, but we'll be back. I think we're missing some of this stuff just because this is still in beta. I think. Well, it looks like they came in and destroyed our submarines. Okay, deploy your forces. Oh no, you're attacking now. Okay. Uh-oh, they're going after Finland. How interesting. I wonder if that's a good victory move for them or not. That's another thing I was wondering if that was going to happen since they got their navy out there doing so well. Bombing rate, yeah. Did they get North Africa? I think they did. Did they? Come on. Yep, that's bad. Bad, 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 bad. We have to do something about all that. Did they get Karelia? Yeah. That ain't so bad. Guess they're not attacking this turn. Okay, well, we're going to end the episode here. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And of course, I love hearing from you. See you next time for more historical games.